Hi, my name is Maha. I am a student at George Mason University, and today I'm going to be answering a question from student number 10. This question came from Torres, and you asked, how do I tell a friend that is really bothering me that they should back off, but I still want to be their friend? First thing first, I'd like to thank you for your question. It's a good question, and it's really relevant because you're going to sometimes encounter situations like this throughout your life. My first piece of advice would be empathetic and remember to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Sometimes people don't realize that they may act in a certain way or do certain things that can come off as annoying or hurtful to another person. And I would also remind you to approach the situation or the problem in a way that you would want to be treated. And that usually involves just being respectful and honest with the other person. Honesty and respectfulness is the key to a good friendship, and it lays a very good foundation for a strong friendship. Over the course of my conflict class, we've been learning about negotiation styles and ways to approach conflicts. Something that really stood out for me was the use of I statements. And I statements usually just involve stating your feelings and needs without assigning blame or judgment. It was really interesting as sometimes we address a problem or a person by saying, you did this, you did that, you always end up doing this, and that can make the person feel hurt, and then they end up becoming defensive and they're less receptive to what it is you're saying, and it becomes more difficult to solve the conflict. So there is a formula for I statements, and you start off by saying I feel and stating what it is you're feeling, and then you say when you, and then you state your friend's behavior or action that is bothering you, and then you would say I would like, which and then state what it is you would like to happen or what it is you would like to change. And this has to be something doable, and it has to be something that you and your friend can either achieve separately or together. I would also suggest writing this out ahead of time. Usually that helps you figure it out exactly what it is you want to say, and exactly what about your friend's behavior is bothering you. And then you can also figure out an idea of the solution that you want. Along with the I statements, we learned about 3 types of negotiation styles, and one of them is the principled negotiation style. And what I really thought was interesting was it involves remembering or learning how to separate the people from the problem. And so in your case, it would be remembering that it's not your friend as a person that is bothering you, but it's their actions and their behavior. And actions and behavior can be changed and can be changed for the better. So, and I commend you for asking this question early on, because it's usually good to tackle conflicts and problems early on, because the longer it goes on, the more difficult it can be to solve it and address the problem. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you are able to work towards solving the conflict with your friend. I have a question for you. We've been learning a lot about creativity and being creative when it comes to solving problems, and I would like to know what it is that we as fellow students, as future educators, can do to help you guys become more creative in tackling conflicts and everyday problems. So again, thank you for your question, and I hope this was helpful.